maybe.
Okay. We should be back now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. You can see, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. So we're finished with Oasis. And I do want to go over Esperanca because I think there's a lot we can talk about. There's a lot that I talked about the other night, but unfortunately the recording corrupted after 2 hours.
Bro. Oh, that's...
That was a really good VOD too. Alright. Where are you at?
I played better here, definitely. A little late on the
this map?
Windows, but yeah.
I actually think this map actually showed that you were struggling quite a bit.
Okay.
So we'll go over why, and I think there's a lot you can learn from this. All right. So first things first, I want your ass on high ground.
Okay.
You don't want to be in this fight. You just want to be sitting up on the high ground, even here playing this corner, so you can get a better angle and heal your team. You don't want to be like in low ground ever because okay, we're TPing, so that's fine. But yeah, if that's the case, you shouldn't be in the AR here. You should just be waiting for TP.
I was scouting. I was like, oh, what do they have?
But now you're late. And they can break this TP really quickly if you're not careful. Okay, now you just sit up here on the high ground until we start walking. Okay? I'm fine with you walking forward here. This is fine. Shoot, shoot, heal. Get some damage in. This lamp is fine. I have no issues with that. Just care spin guard though. He's very low. Okay, good.
That was a misplay. So.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't need that.
yeah.
Okay. So, honestly, I think you can have window here already. If you're doing damage here, you can probably build a window early, and then you just look for early window engage. Let's get some damage in if you can. You don't have to be healing here. No one's in danger. You should be looking for damage so you can get that window up.
Probably window right there.
Not necessarily.
Nah.
That's fine. Okay, if we're gonna give up map control... Oh, wait, this is a really easy way to kill BAP. Oh, okay, well, you're just dead. We do trade, but we should not be letting them just walk up like that. So, what I instead want to see here is going into this fight... Gotta change this stupid setting again. Okay, what I want to see is... let me get you on the ground. Okay, so we should be setting up our Rhine right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why?
To get control, map control?
Yes, we don't let them in. We stuff this choke. So this Rhine now can't walk in nearly as easily. Their team can't just walk up top like that. So we put our Rhine here. If necessary, you can lamp him around this corner. And we also set up a TP also here. So, worst comes to worst, he takes too much damage, he teleports back high ground. So he's stuffing choke. He's stopping them from walking through. We're building our ult off of him. You're getting that poke in. You're getting a lot of damage. And then we just look to build a window. Once he TPs back, we can look to punish rotate with window. And like we save our turret form. And if like we see a BAP crossing, we just try and window and burn him and kill someone in the rotate. Ideally BAP. But by doing that, we have a much higher chance of like winning this fight before it even starts. See how they just kind of walk in for free?
Yeah.
So now they're getting map control. Although they kind of drop back. Their Genji gets in, we dislodge the Genji, that's fine. So we're a little too slow. Okay. So we're not realizing we should be making the rotate across to here already. If so we have two options. One, we can rotate. We can rotate around here and meet them here. Or we see that their Rhine is alone and their BAP is split. We can just speed on this guy and kill him, which we do, which is fine. But the problem is we lose you in the rotate.
Yeah, it's a trade.
So you just get one shot, essentially. So had we not given up the map control here, this Sojourn would have a much harder time just sliding up top and killing you there.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
So now your team is kind of staggered.
Yeah, I'm just waiting there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Walking things later.
My music
They've
is
moved
gone.
ahead of us.
Whatever. Okay, let's get some damage in. Right now you have a total of 89 damage compared to their 491, which is still low.
You are completely healed.
And because you're slow on the TP, you get stuck up here, and then we lose people.
Stay near the immortality
So something I talked about
Yeah.
is that who is rent-free? Who's this guy? Okay, I have no clue. I have no clue. So something I talked about with Hurricane is that instead of TPing directly into this Rhine BAP, we should just TP here on bridge, and then we can just look to either force the BAP down, he's gonna drop, or we kill the BAP, either one, and we just then clean up on the Rhine, right? And now we have full map control on this high ground. So if we TP here instead of just walking into the Rhine, who now gets shattered and kills us, if we're all tracking this correctly, we should just go here. In fact, I think we should just go here regardless. We don't have to go directly on the BAP to force him down. Once we have this control, then our Rhine can drop, and we can start taking the fight with you on high ground instead of their BAP, and this is a much easier fight for us. Their positioning is really bad here, right? If we look at it from top, this Sojourn is in a place where she can't get any value if we play it properly. This Genji is kind of off doing his own thing. If you take this TP with everyone up here, he's in a bad position. This Lucio is lower. He's not going to do shit. It's really just these two that we're worried about. And these two make a play that ends up losing us this fight. Just because we don't play around it carefully. Why is it like you see how it's making like a lot of straight lines randomly? Like right there. Like right there. This is weird.
Yeah, when you do like a curve.
I shouldn't have updated this. I should not have updated this app. It's a little bit. It looks like a little broken. Can we make a? Let's see. Any settings I can do? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well that sucks. So we TP in the wrong spot and we just all die. Okay, next fight.
Okay, this is like because I thought they were counting down. So it's like, oh, we're gonna. I said I have window. We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna window. I don't know. I heard something like that. But then we TP up top, and I think Spinger was counting down. And I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna count down to the window, which is what I do. But then we all TP.
No, that's not this fight.
Oh, that's not this fight. This next fight then.
How do you die here? How are we letting this happen?
I should have been on the other side.
This shift gets 0 value. That's what happens. No one is low. So you use this. You're not even low. It's way too early. Yeah. So you're already full health. Urian is the only one who's taken any damage. He's taken like maybe 100 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this shift gets no value. So this keeps you. This stops you from staying alive. Now you should be using it when you're 1 HP. You're also jumping a lot, which makes it really easy for the Sojourn to track you and hit you.
Yeah, this is where Spinger just pops off. This is where Spinger just brings it back, I think.
Yeah, he kills 4. Luckily, he's just the goat.
Robot is in our possession. Move with it.
This also gets
That was
0
a
value.
that was a misclick.
You gotta stop misclicking this then.
Yeah. I accidentally pressed the shift when I press control to crouch and jump. So I'm just gonna I have to like
So is this your first window?
yes. I
I'm
haven't
pretty
used
sure
it.
this means ult's used, right? Like 90%
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So it's been 4 minutes almost. You could have had probably 3 or 4 windows.
Now you see me? Now you know.
We have nailed Sebastian.
Your Bastion dies. You can shift that. There you go. At this point, I just want to see a window to see a window. Swinger kind of goes up on his own and dies. You gotta stop jumping on this. Like, you gotta stop jumping and being so exposed. That's a really bad habit. You gotta break that. Now you're getting punished for it too. So it's like they know it's happening and they're gonna exploit it. Alright. Look for early window maybe?
Oh yeah, this is the fight where we.
Oh yeah, this is yeah.
I thought we were gonna window there. We just all TP up top.
Okay. So this is a fight where we split really heavily. Our Bastion is playing window. Our Symmetra is going off to our left. Our Ryan and Lucio are sitting up top.
Hello.
So what we should be doing instead, we need to walk as a team. If Spingar is going over here, we should all be walking to help Spingar. If we're going to be over here, and I know we want to go run on this Sojourn over here, which is what we end up doing, he should be with us. We should be doing this as a team. Honestly, we probably, this is what we talked about in VOD, right? In the other, like, yesterday. So we can honestly probably run these two down. They don't have, they do have Shatter. Maybe that's not worth it. But if our Bastion is with us, we can probably break shield, right? And we can probably look to kill these guys. Especially if we have a window up, like, right here.
Sure, that would have been good.
Window Bastion just kills these two from range. Or we can use our window and, like, kill these two people, maybe. Although this is going to be a lot harder, because it's a lot harder to kill a Genji, and the Lucio is kind of slippery. This person's isolated. These two are kind of isolated. We can probably kill them the easiest if we play it fast with window Bastion. But now we need to help Spingar.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck.
So instead of our team running off to go kill the Sojourn, they should have just helped Spingar. They should have just rotated and helped Spingar, so that he's not isolated anymore. So now they kill our Bastion, because you kite back this way instead of going like this way with your Lucio, your Ryan, so he just doesn't get healing, he dies. Where are we? And now the Genji just kills everyone. So it's been almost it's been about 5 minutes, almost 6. We've used one window and it was not a good window.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was bad coordination from our team. We gotta help structure the comms a little bit better. Fake TP, I like it. You need to be reloading here so that you have 13 shots going into the fight.
Yeah, I have a habit of reloading way too much.
Reloading too much or too little?
Too much. Like, yeah, I shoot like 2-3 shots and then I'm like, I'm gonna reload.
That's fine, because you want to have full ammo going into a fight. So like right now, when you only have 6 shots and the fight's breaking out now, this could be a problem. Reload management's extremely important on top. Luckily, everyone just gets blown up by Bastion ult.
How about I try that again?
Walking simulator.
Yep, walking back from spawn, you get a teleport.
Yeah, they put teleport.
They have taken hold.
Luckily, no one dies, and now we're back. So now we're gonna get window here. So you can look to win now. Okay. So now we have an advantage. We can look to just window here. Just walk on them, solidify our advantage. Oh my god, this guy sucks. You can still look to window this, to be honest.
Quite an effective placement.
So once again, 600 damage versus 1400. This is still low. Their BAP is also not like damaging a lot. If I'm playing in this comp, I probably have about 3,000, 4,000 damage by now. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be building window in about a minute, every minute. And so far it's been 7 minutes.
Match.
You've used 1. I would have had 7.
Alright.
So just keep that in mind with like output, right? Like you want to be getting as much healing and as much damage as possible. It's why we have the shoot, heal, so that you can build window as fast as possible. That way, instead of in 7 minutes only having 2 windows, this is the second window you've had because you saved the other one for so long. You can have 5, 6, 7 windows.
The lead is almost out.
Yeah, this is where they call window.
Yes, so you need to trust your team here.
You are completely healed.
So when your team is asking for a resource, you have to just give it and hope that they're right. Like, even if you think it won't be a good window, you have to trust your team and you have to go for it.
Yeah.
That's a fine shift. Reload. We've got 6 bullets. Okay, that's fine. Close enough. A little too late. We beat kind of late. I'm surprised Spinguard doesn't die here. We're looking for direct shots as much as possible because it heals the most.
Reality bends to my will.
Don't fight that. And I can see that you want to. Don't.
We're catching up.
Okay, so in this fight, you've done like 2,000 healing. Alright, so you already almost have 50. You already have like 50% of a window. Like, you see how fast you can be building these? And that's with 700 damage. So you did like 200 damage that fight. And you have 60% of a window.
This is where we side plan with the Genji blades. Ryan shatters him. So then I think Genji never played. Our Ryan still shattered.
Yeah, I remember what happens. We talked about this pretty extensively as well last night. So we had a decent fight plan, but we didn't execute it. I don't know if we need this lamp.
The Genji was on him. I was afraid of.
He has so like when Bastion's in form, he has a passive that makes him take less damage. I don't think you need to be lamping him there. I think you can keep him alive.
See, I didn't know that.
That's just a little game knowledge thing, though. Okay, so this is another spot where you can be looking for early window. And so this was also this is also something we went over when we were talking about like practicing fight planning last night, right? So let's think about where they're going to be walking, right? So their team is here. They want to stop you guys here. They want to take the fight walking out. But what if we just window right here as they're here and we just put our Bastion and we just shred them, right? What are they going to do?
Nothing.
Die. And then we win the game. One window can win you this game. So we are posturing too far back. It can really just be our Lucio here on cart. You should be sitting like up with your Rhine. You can just window this here. And then you'll just shred them. You'll just burn them all. They won't live. But our Rhine is a little too scared. This window is a little too far back. And they just kited.
60 seconds remaining.
I think we also didn't coordinate window Bastion. I think possibly because Guitar is drunk.
Real.
Alright, so we should be alive. We should be in good shape. Did we lose our Rhine that fight? Where I think that's why we backed? Yeah. Okay, you gotta keep backing though.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
catch these healing waves. Lift up shape.
10 seconds remaining.
This is our last chance to stop them!
Now you see me? Now you don't.
To my will.
Stay near the other.
This lamp doesn't do anything. In fact, if you just walk, like if our team had walked together to help the Bastion, he doesn't die here and we don't lose one. So we might think this is an even trade, but it's really not. So they have close spawn now.
Yeah.
So we're down, they're down. They're going to get back pretty fast because it's a Sojourn, and they have close spawn. So what they can do is they can just use B to sustain, look to pop window, maybe pop a shatter. And at that point, their Sojourn comes back with overclock, and we could be in a lot of trouble. So I think as a team, we either ignore the Sojourn and walk as a team, or we walk as a team and kill the Sojourn. Either one is fine, but I want us to do it as a team and not just send our Bastion to do it and then he dies. Because that's not a good trade. The aggro beat. Good to play the high ground. This is good. Now you're not shattered. Exactly. Perfect. Lucio still dies anyway. Whatever. Not a big deal. Now you need to be on the high ground so you're not getting swung on by the Ryan, and then they just overclock. This Sojourn's really bad.
Amplification matrix ready.
It's not Spinger, sorry.
It is not Spinger. He's not him.
It's not him.
This is fine.
I thought about the angle. Oh no.
It's not. It's fine. You just pump healing through it, and now you can walk forward. You can take the space. There's nothing wrong with that window. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Reality bends to my will.
Stop them and it's over!
Okay. So looking at the final stats, you're ending the game with a third of their backline stat. So a third of their flex support's damage. You got a little bit more healing, but you have I think that's ult used. Pretty sure. So you've used 4 windows in 10 minutes. They've also been matching that, but I think they also were dying quite a bit. Yeah, they have 9 deaths. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So they have 9 deaths. So like we've been punishing them pretty well. You've had only 5 deaths. Your uptime is a lot higher. So you should be looking for more damage, and then you're gonna have a lot more windows used. Like if you're matching someone with like almost double your deaths in terms of ult charge, there's something going wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things is you just saved window for 5 minutes and like 30 seconds. You just saved it for way too long. And then another thing is like if you have more damage in, you're gonna build it faster. So in this amount of time, you probably can double this number. I think you can have 8 windows per 10 instead of just 4.
Okay.
Maybe 7, maybe 8, I think, is not unrealistic. Window builds really fast, especially in these high damage, like, Rhine comps. It's not uncommon to build a window in 60, 90 seconds. So, that's one thing, is stats. So, goals for you would be shoot more, instead of just healing. Let's see, let's pop open the notes. So, next one. Shoot more. And we can even say, shoot, heal combo. We can be looking for early windows to play off of as a team. Coordinate with Bastion and use if team is asking for it. We can be looking to stop jumping. You're making it very easy for them to hit you.
Okay.
You can be looking to use your cooldowns better, more effectively. You're kind of wasting your shift a lot of times. Your lamps are mostly fine, I would say. You probably don't have to worry about the lamps as much. It's mostly your shift that's really going to waste. Let's see. Reload management. It's a good one. Positioning. You could be positioning on high ground. Staying out of the fight. Like, see, when that happens in the last fight and you're not shattered, you pretty much save that fight. Doesn't, like, you do lose it, but, like, you had a much better chance than if you were shattered. And that should be enough to work on for now. So we'll keep it for that. We'll keep that. So any questions, comments, concerns?
Heal. No, I don't know. I mean, my aim is not.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have the base aim, but like.
Baxter.
Yeah.
I think you've already seen this. I think I showed it to someone, but I'll show it one more time.
No, I have Baxter in
It's the
my.
Beagle.
Oh, okay.
I have it in my presets actually.
Oh, okay.
Just aim for head, click heads.
True.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
So you just pick that up, you just start challenge, and now you have to heal your hog and heal and damage the opponent, right? So you just get to practice the shoot heal. My frames are, oh my god, my frames are awful. I think I'm streaming and recording, so it's like completely fogged.
Yeah, probably.
Just running Overwatch on the Switch.
No, I have a 3080. It's just like, I don't know. What's my usage looking like?
Probably pretty high.
Yeah, 77 video encode. It's pretty high.
Oh.
Okay, so that should be it then.